G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, we'll jump into some battles. As you can see, 24.98, so very, very close to ranking up. And hopefully we can do it in this set. So let's see how we go. So we're going to jump into the battles, and we're into the Love Cup, which is going to be interesting. And the team that I'm going to be running is Magcargo with Rock Throw, Rock Tomb, and Overheat. I've then got Galarian Slowbro with Poison Jab, Sludge Bomb, and Psychic. And finally, I've got probably what's going to be the most common Pokemon in the meta, which is Medicham with Counter, Power Up Punch, and Psychic. So let's jump in, get things started, and see how we go. So I've got Magcargo on the lead, and I'm hoping that if I lose the lead, I can swap in my Galarian Slowbro, and they'll swap in their Charizard, and I can avoid having a Charizard matched up against my okay, so this is interesting. Avoid having a Charizard matched up against my Medicham, but let's see how we go. So Psychics are going to be doing chunking away, as you can see, and I'm hoping that I'm able to get to a Rock Tomb first. Not able to get there, but I am going to shield this up because I do want to. Oh, okay, Psychic coming through, and thankfully they didn't get the debuff there, which is always good. And then let's throw the Rock Tomb, and hopefully I can get a debuff of my own, and they've not shielded, okay. And swap straight into their Licky Tongue, so that's fine. Going to go into my Medicham here, no shield required, and we'll see what they want to do. Body Slam coming through, which is fine. So they're always going to get that extra lick through, so there's no point throwing an extra charge move, extra fast move, and I just want to do as much damage as I possibly can. And happy days, I'm able to get to another one. So no point baiting here. You're always going to be throwing power-up punches, so they're going to be question here is, this is going to KO me. It's a power whip, so it's 100% going to KO me. So I guess I just come in with my let's see what they want to do. So they've got shields. Yeah, so this is real bad. They're going to Psychic here. I would if I was in their position, because all they need to do is, oh wow, okay. That was bad for them. They should have really thrown the Psychic there. Because if they just double Psychic, they've got shields aplenty, so there's really nothing I can do here. I'm just going to let them go. If they bait again, then I might actually win this game. But yeah, they're not going to, so. And this will be a good game because there really is nothing I can do. With two shields and the advantage of, yeah, it's just not ideal. So let's see how we go in the next one. Hopefully we can get a little bit nicer matchup on the start. They, yeah, did do pretty well there. So I'm not sure. They must have a very high PvP IV'd Licky Tongue, but it is what it is. So let's see what they want to do. So we're both got the Rock Tombs going. The question is going to be, and what comes out? So Slowbro comes out. Which Slowbro? So I'm going to Rock Tomb here, and then throw into my own Slowbro, which is not good because obviously they have got the Psychic typing, which is going to be doing, well, neutral damage, so it's not too bad. We'll see how they go. And they now want to throw a shield up, which is fine. Here, I'm going to be able to shield this up, and then I think I'm going to look to farm down. And we'll see if That way I'll have a charge move ready to go. So I just instantly throw this because I do suspect that it will be the... Oh, it's an Ariados coming out. That's interesting. I was not expecting that one. I was expecting... Oh, and they've decided to let that go, and boom. That is brutal. I was expecting it to be the... Yeah, Magcargo, but the Ariados came through, and obviously Psychic into Poison is not a fun time for the Poison type there. So happy days, able to take the win. So mirrored off the start, but they did have a better PvP IV'd Magcargo. Electrode. I'm going to come into the... Let's see what they want to swap into. So that works out okay for me. Don't suspect that they'll shield this first one. I don't think that they'll need to, but we'll find out, won't we? So they don't shield, which is really good for me. Let's see what they want to do. So able to get to another charge move before they're able to get to one of their own. So they will have to shield this up, or they'll lose switch, which they won't want to do either. I'm going to shield as well. Why not? And then we'll see if I can farm them all the way down. It's going to be close, and it's a blizzard coming through. Oof, that's brutal. Am I able to get there? Yes, I am. Let's see what comes out. Let's just throw into our own Psychic here. And they're not going to shield, that's fine. So here, my win con is, yeah, definitely the Medicham. I'm just going to throw straight Psychic. I expect them to do the same, but I don't care. Yeah, and let's see if they want to try and catch my Psychic. So don't want them to catch the Psychic, so I'm just going to throw it, and we'll see what they want to do. So they're going to let it go, so that's fine. I'm going to obviously... Ooh, let this go as well. And it's a wild charge, okay. So we'll have to shield this one up, and if it's a wild charge, it's an energy ball coming through, that's fine. I should be able to farm them down, and that is good game right there. So the problem with Rock Throw over Incinerate is it just takes an absolute age to get to charge moves, and I guess that's, yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I like it or not. Obviously, Incinerate does better damage to the fighters. So if you get stuck against a Medicham, but then if you get stuck against another Magcargo, so you have the mirror, you really want to have the rock throw. So let's see, they've got the rock throw as well, which is unfortunate, and it looks like they've got a better Magcargo than me because obviously I'm into. And it's a Medicham. So, going to be throwing the Rock Tomb, and let's jump into my own here. So I possibly should have, yeah, just thrown straight into the power-up punch, maybe. I'm actually going to power up punch once and then psychic because a psychic from this range is not going to KO anyway. So I'm just going to, they're not going to shield, which is fine, but I do want to Just get a little bit more energy there, and we'll see if they want to shield this time. I don't think that they will. I think they'll still let this go, but we'll see. Yeah, so they do let that go, and that's going to be enough to KO. And then out comes the Ariados here. So they're obviously going to get to moves really, really quickly. So I will let that go. They're going to be throwing a lunge, which will KO from this range. And not quite. Okay. So they got the attack debuff, and then I'm able to get to my power-up punch, which will do a little bit of chip damage. So obviously they're not going to shield that up. And then I'm going to throw into my Magcargo here. I'm going to shield. And it is the Rock Tomb, which is unfortunate. Let's see if they get that. Yeah, they got the attack debuff, which is really unfortunate, but I'm going to have to commit to try and farm this thing down, which I'm able to do. And then I'm just going to go straight for the Sludge Bomb. Obviously, Psychic would do much, much more damage, but I'm going to want to try and grab some shields, so let's do that. And again, going to no shield this. I don't think there's a play for me to win this game. Lunge coming through and is not going to. And here I really, really should have thrown the Psychic because I'm not getting to another charge move. And if they decide to no shield this, then, well, they don't. So that's okay. But they are then going to be able to. Let's see, can they get to 2 moves? They're just going to be able to farm me down, and that is good game. They had energy there, so had I shielded up a previous move, then they would have been able to throw in and KO, but yeah, rough one. I'm just trying to think of what I should have done differently. Maybe, yeah, so I should have thrown the Psychic for sure, because there is a chance to debuff from Psychic, so you've got a 10% chance to get the debuff. So yeah, so Ariados on the lead. So going to switch into my Medicham here, and the reason for that is because, well, let's just hope that we can charge this thing down before they kill me. I'm going to no shield this first one. I don't think it's going to be a hyper beam, but we're about to find out. No, just the discharge, which is fine. So it does mean that they'll be able to get to another one, but that's fine. I'll shield this up. I want to win switch here, so let's do it. And here, I think I'm going to undercharge this a little bit. It won't KO anyway, but I want to. Oh, I may have underfarmed too much. No, perfect. And let's see now what comes out. I do suspect that the Ariados will come back out, which is fine. And then I can threaten with the Psychic here. Oh, it's not. Okay. And unfortunately, they got there. So now what am I going to do? So I'm going to come out with my Slowbro here, and I'm hoping, oh, unfortunately, I'm not able to get there first. And so I think I may have lost this game. I just don't think there's a way for me to win this, but we'll find out. Let's see if they want to try and catch. They're not going to try and catch, which is okay. So in that case, I'm just going to throw here and then swap. Oh, so it doesn't matter that I wanted to swap. So here I need to let everything go. They've got energy on their they've got energy on the Slowbro. Oh, so they shielded. Okay. So I'm just gonna no shield as well. I was expecting them to let that go. So they're gonna lunge again. So they do have energy, so I can't shield. Can I kill? Yes, I can. The question is, can I now just going to have to go with the overheat is going to be enough to KO from here. So shielding that up was a bad move on their part. I don't really understand why they did it, but that's fine. It allows me to win the game, so obviously I'm happy with that. So from their point of view, they definitely could have won that game if they had have just let the Ariados go. But yeah, happy days. So, and there it is. So 3 out of 5. So I should be able to go up by 2 elo with this one and I'll rank up. And there you go. There's the Licky Tongue. I really need some XL candy for this thing because I currently don't have enough to be competitive. Well, I can't fully power one up, so at the moment, I'm not running one, and of course, no XL candy. That's really annoying, but there we go. Got one XL for trading it in, so that's fine. So 24.98 to 25.11. So up to veteran. Happy days. Very, very good. So some all right plays there from me, some bad plays from me, and some bad plays from the opponent. That last game, I really don't think I deserved to win, and that first game was super, super close. So happy days, able to go 3 and 2. That's all I needed to rank up to veteran. So now sitting at 25.11. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it was useful for someone. You can maybe take some pointers of what not to do. But otherwise, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.